This video is all about making a tour in Google Earth. And there's several steps that are going to make this really easy for you. So the first thing I want to do is figure out what I'm going to make a tour of. And I've already began this, and I've made something called the Cascades Tour. So this is going to be a tour of the mountains in the Cascades range. Now, in order to get this folder here, I simply came up to the top, I clicked on the Add button and chose Folder, and then made a folder called the Cascades Tour. And then we have to start adding places to it. Adding places is very simple. All you do is come up here in the search box, and I'm going to go ahead and add Mount Hood. And there it is, because that is a mountain in the Cascades range. Hit the search button, and it's going to go ahead and zoom me right in there. So here we go. And the thing I don't like is it zooms me in too much on Mount Hood. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit here. And then to add it into my tour, all I need to do is add a place mark. So to add a place mark, you simply click on it and a new dialog box comes up. And obviously I'm going to call this Mount Hood. And then right over here, I've got the option to change my place mark button to all sorts of different things. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the yellow place mark button, but a good choice, maybe I'll change it. I think I like the volcano. So I'm going to go ahead and use my volcano. Okay, and then I'm going to just click OK. And if I want to move this, I can. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. And you can see it's added it into my Cascades tour. Now to start recording the tour, you come up here and there's a little icon for recording a tour. I click the button, okay, and I get this little dialog box. Now the cool thing is you can also add narration to your tour if you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and start my tour at Crater Lake. So you can see I just clicked on Crater Lake and it takes me all the way down to Oregon, to Crater Lake, and I simply click on the record button, and that's going to start my tour at Crater Lake. I click the record button and the tour begins recording. Now all I need to do then is click my next location that I want to go to, Mount St. Helens. I fly to Mount St. Helens. I can also, once I'm at Mount St. Helens, I can move around, I can zoom in, I can do all sorts of stuff. Okay, for instance, I might want to add narration talking about the direction of the eruption. Then I can go to my next one. In this case, Mount Rainier, up near Seattle. Again, I can manipulate the screen. When I'm done with my tour, simply hit the record button again, and it will go ahead and start playing for me. Now I've got some options here. I have fast rewind, fast forward, I can pause or play it, I can loop it, and I can save it. And when you save it, you're going to want to obviously give it a name, and then you can share it with whoever you want to. That's the basics of making a tour.